This is Dr. J with the Human Movement Institute, where we have improvement through movement. Today we will be discussing pectoralis major muscle mobilization and release. The pectoralis major is a huge superficial muscle on the anterior chest wall. It has clavicular fibers as well as sternal fibers, even costocartilage fibers, and in some, it connects to the upper fibers of the rectus abdominal muscles. So you can imagine how much surface area this muscle covers. It then traverses laterally over to the front of the shoulder and connects on the superior, slightly lateral aspect of the bicipital groove on the humerus. And then the superficial or top fibers go clear out to the front anterior aspect of the greater tubercle. So this muscle comes clear across the front of the shoulder, along the clavicle, down the sternum, and all the way around to over into the front of the shoulder. This muscle is used with bench pressing, push-ups. Anytime that you push or hug something, this muscle is engaging. And thus, it is known to become tight and have decreased mobility within the muscle. There can also be trigger points in this muscle, which can cause front shoulder pain. It can cause chest pain. It can cause upper inner arm pain or even outer elbow pain. In more severe cases, it can mimic radiating pain from the neck and cause symptoms into the third, fourth, and fifth digit. How can we mobilize and release the pectoralis major? We can do this with a more aggressive technique or procedure by laying on the ground, a table, or a mat. Using a large self-care mobility tool, I can start by assessing the muscle through rolling. Here I'm working under the collarbone out to the front of the shoulder where the pectoralis major lives. I'm also working along the sternum, around my nipple, and on the lateral edge of the pectoralis major. Any spots that I find that feel tight, restricted, or painful, I can spend a little bit more time rolling or mobilizing or releasing the muscle. More aggressive is to tack the tool into the pec, twist the ball, hold the ball in place, and shear the muscle with fiber or cross fiber. This is much more aggressive, and it requires the individual to relax and breathe in and out of the nose. Don't make a pain face and or hold your breath. I work under the clavicle, over to the front of the shoulder, but not on the tip of the shoulder. Next, I'm tacking and twisting and doing a pin and stretch where I can actively release the muscle by retracting my shoulder blade down and back and extending the shoulder or arm. And then I can do this through various different angles to mimic human function. I would have a starting dose of 5 to 10 minutes each side, but please make sure that you have an accurate human movement diagnosis to know which muscle you need to mobilize and at what dosage. If this is too much, you can also mobilize and or release pectoralis major on the wall. Pectoralis major muscle mobilization and release on wall is a lower dose procedure. Here, I can use my large self-care mobility ball and start to roll the pectoralis major. I can work under the clavicle to assess for any tension, tightness, or pain. Can also work along the sternum, around the nipple, and or the lateral or outer edge of the pectoralis major. Rolling is the least aggressive muscle mobilization. To be more aggressive, I can tack and twist clockwise or counterclockwise to get skin and fascia out of the equation and start to shear by moving my body side to side with fiber or cross fiber, which is the most aggressive. I can also do an active release where I pin the muscle down, extend the shoulder, or horizontally abduct the shoulder, or work through multiple angles of human function with the shoulder and upper extremity as I roll, tack, twist, and shear for multi-angle dynamic pectoralis major muscle mobilization. This concludes our video on pectoralis major muscle mobilization and release. If you like this video, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and please share it with your friends, family, and colleagues. Take care, and I hope to see you all again soon.